welcome to another thrilling rendition of 3D Max Tutorials. I am your host, FreeDopey67, and today I will be showing you how to set up a Google Earth image in Photoshop and then in 3D Max. Alright, so let's head on over to Google Earth. I already have a track set up, Salem Speedway. What I do here usually is try to zoom in as best I can, give it just a little gap on each side, and try to get the straightaways flat as can be. I know some tracks it's not going to be possible, but for this track I think this is good enough. I will go up here to Edit, Copy Image, and then paste it into Photoshop here. Now I know it doesn't fit, and this is where I'm talking about not just dragging one side in to get it to fit. So we need to resize. Now you can drag the side in to get it to fit, but this is what else you need to do. Okay, so we dragged it in to fit there. 61.5, so we need to do the height, 61.5. So that way it keeps the dimension of the track. If I would have done it the other way, the track, obviously the shape would have been off. So, but I know there's a lot of white, but for what we're using it for, you can always trim it after the fact if you're really that anal, but for me, not that big of a deal. We'll just save it as a JPEG and we'll call it Salem. Alright, so let's hit in the max. So I already have that, so let's just hide it. Just do 300 by 300 for right now till we know a little bit more. Then I'll click since this is all my rFactor textures, this is my other map, I'll just use this one, bitmap. Whoop, wrong button. Let's go to desktop and find Salem, open, and let's drag it there. We now need to size the plane. So let's go back to Google Earth, click on the measure tool. Alright, we're already in meters. Now you just need to decide basically 2 points. From here, I'm going to say the middle of the X of the infield oval will work. It looks to be about 22 meters, we'll say. With 22 meters. So let's go back to max. I'll create a box and I will do 22 meters. Then select the plane and just wind her up. A little bit more. See how you measured it. That's pretty close. Now, just a good double check. But B, pick maybe 2 other points. Oops. Let's just say from here. So what is it, 97.3. That looks pretty good to me. See, by keeping the texture square and the plane square, all you have to do is set those 2 points and the rest of the track should be pretty close dimension-wise. Sometimes you might have to make a few minor tweaks, but overall it's going to be very close. Now we can zoom out here and you can see it's just like the other plane I had on there. Now it's all set up and ready to go. I would save this max file, do a file save, and then do a file save, like track 1, and then save as track 2. So if you're working on your mesh, and you screw it up, at least you can come back to your original document here, so that way you don't have to do this every single time. Any question or comments, please post them in the bottom here or over at my forum at NSRS. Thank you for watching.